Hello, my name is Robin Chazdon, and I'm the director of the Assisted Natural Regeneration Alliance and the project manager of the Jeff 8 ANR Capacity Development Program. Together with the Society for Ecological Restoration, we are offering this 8-week course. I wanted to give you a little background into how the course evolved and some of our goals for the course before you embark on this journey with us. About 3 years ago in 2023, I was fortunate to attend a Jeff 8 workshop at Conservation International headquarters, where we were discussing the Global Coordination Project and certain capacity development programs that could be offered. And I proposed to offer a capacity development program focusing on assisted natural regeneration. And what this turned into were two programs, one being the course that we are starting now on ANR practitioner training. The other is a community of practice on assisted natural regeneration that will be launched next week. We made arrangements to use the Learning for Nature platform to offer the course as a massive open online course so that we could reach as many people as possible. And this includes many people outside of the Jeff 8 ARIP program, Ecosystem Restoration Integrated Program. So welcome to all of you. The course will be offered again in 2027 and in 2028. And we will also be offering an advanced course in November of this year and again in the next 2 years, which will be a more focused set of topics offered as a 2 or 3 session webinar. It's a little bit different format. As we began assembling the topics for the lessons, and when I say we here, I'm referring to a total of 15 individuals who compose our ANR expert group. These are the individuals who have been working very hard to bring you the lessons and also the fact sheets and guidelines that you'll be receiving in the course. As we began to develop these lessons, we really began to appreciate the multidimensional nature of assisted natural regeneration. And this became an important theme. And it has become clear that ANR is converging now from at least 4 different paths that have led to where we are today. Each of these paths has its own language and terminology and its own set of subscribers. What we're seeing now is sort of a congruence of these 4 paths. The first path is the oldest one, and that is derived from shifting cultivation and the millennia of practices that shifting cultivators used to enrich fallows. And in these fallows, they promoted the recovery of native biodiversity and recovery of soils, including wildlife and also non-timber forest products that came out of the fallows. Some of these practices are still being used today in parts of the world, but the context of shifting cultivation has changed dramatically. The second path is one that emerged as a forestry approach in both reforestation and forest management. And this originated in the Philippines in the 1970s and became known as assisted natural regeneration. The goal was to recover degraded forests and areas that had become dominated by imparator grasses. And FAO, the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, has been working very steadily to develop and disseminate and expand this strategy in other countries. The third path emerged in the Sahel in Africa through the development and spread of farmer-managed natural regeneration and also regreening programs. These aimed to increase native tree or shrub cover on farms, and they have a strong agricultural component and context with direct livelihood benefits for farmers. The fourth path emerged through implementation of ecological restoration, across different types of ecosystems around the world. And in this case, there's a strong alignment with conservation objectives and with protected areas, recovery of systems in the protected area context, where natural regeneration capacity is high. So these four different origins explain the wide diversity of terms that is used today in discussions of assisted natural regeneration, including terms that are used only in particular countries. For example, in Australia, people who are using ANR in ecological restoration like to use the term facilitated natural regeneration, which is widely used in certain parts of Australia. You'll hear the word bush regeneration in Australia. In Africa, you tend to hear the terms FMNR, farmer managed natural regeneration, and regreening. And in other parts of the world, you'll hear ANR with enrichment and ANR without enrichment. All of these are practices that can be considered part of the broad implementation of ecosystem restoration. And the Jeff 8 Ecosystem Restoration Integrated Program embraces the wide diversity of all of these practices and objectives. At the same time, we recognize that not all restoration approaches are aligned with assisted natural regeneration, and we need to clarify where are the conceptual and definitional boundaries. So you'll be exposed to a lot of this information in the next few weeks, next few months, and we really welcome you on your ANR journey with us. And we hope that you open your mind and enjoy learning with us. Thank you very much and welcome.